భూమి పుట్టినప్పుడు పుట్టాము, అప్పటి నుంచి పాఠాలు చెప్తున్నాము. And but then there are a few things that I have to tell you. I would once again start by congratulating the toppers that are decorating the dais today. Several things they said, and I will pick up tips from what they have said, and I will try to talk. Something that is very, very important, which was said by Sudeep sir and Suresh sir, is the perseverance, and then the kind of background from which they have come. All of them have a technical background. It was not necessary that they struggled so many years. What is important for this field of civil services is the passion that you need to have. The passion that you need to have to give the exam, to attempt the exam, and that requires every possible thing. And the reason why I am here talking to you, parents and students, aspirants and successful students, is the very passion that I also have carried for, I guess, about a couple of decades. I mean, that makes me very old, but then I must accept. This has been, I think, 18th year of my teaching for civil services. I appreciate myself. Quite an incredible journey. And I started teaching when I think I was 21 years. At 21, I started teaching for civil services. And after quite a while, when I decided to start the institute, I remember I had one student called Vandana from Manipur. She herself is the daughter of a senior IAS officer from there. Both of us, actually, we got a garage, nearby to this particular place. And we had to clean that up, and we had to set it up. And I think that was when it was about 2006, I guess. That was the first year of our institute, Target IS, with which we had started. And later we had to change the name because of the trademark issue and things like that, so we had to change. Also because I started getting associated with various universities with my name, Sosin. So people in different parts of the world, I am associated with the University of Ethiopia, where I give my help to the students. And I'm associated with some students in LSE, London School of Economics, the anthropology students there. I help them up in their projects, etc. So people started knowing with my name. So then I thought we would go with this name, so that change of the name can happen. Coming back to passion, today as I'm standing here, I don't see a major necessity for me to be still associated with teaching, because where's my son? My son is not here. I have a beautiful son. You have seen him, that bubbly fellow who always keeps troubling me back home. Throughout the day I am here. By evening he starts nagging, he starts troubling, and that's how the evening goes. He was saying the other day that, Mama, you're working very hard, you take a day's off from the work. But taking off from the work is, I think in this field, very difficult. If not anything else, a newspaper is there to study. And I wish the newspaper fellows give a leave every week, at least one day leave. But that doesn't happen even on a Sunday or every time we have the newspaper to study. My husband, generally not there in such meetings, always conspicuously being present by being absent. So whenever we invite, he says, "Nenu kanabadani nalgo simhanni nenu kanabadagodu," kind of a thing. So that Sai Kumar is not there. His name is Kalyan Revella, and Suresh sir is a colleague of him. Thanks, sir, you represented him here. And in fact, we dragged him onto the dais. It was a surprise for him. So, being associated with the bureaucratic family, my father was, peace be with him, was an Indian Forest Service officer, and my husband is a Revenue Service officer, now placed as a Joint Commissioner, and my brother also a Revenue Service. So basically, we are a revenue family. So kind of having that kind of a system at home, I don't think I need to work hard. I mean, I can chitikeste kind of a thing. But a chitik veyal anukoledu basically. So that's why I'm here. It means a lot. People know, Madam knows, and people who are there with the bureaucratic families here, we know that it calls for a lot of grit, I mean, a lot of strength to still walk our children into the bureaucratic corridors. What you see is the glory of the red carpet, but what makes people to get onto the red carpet, you know how difficult it is. I mean, behind that red carpet, the rosy platform that you have, the thorns that we have to walk on, I mean, that is really tough. And being associated with UPSC for so many years, I mean, it's like, you know, some of the parents or the teachers here, you know, children come to your class, they go, and then you're always there bidding farewell to your children. And we do the job here, the very nastiest job of being a teacher. I mean, you pass your exam and then you stop studying. We are still studying. This is 17th years of my studying for UPSC. I mean, as a teacher, kind of a thing. Now, coming to what I do here as a mentor, as a guide to the students. I have only one objective, and I do not want to elaborate much on that objective. My objective is to see as many students as possible in the civil services, and that means a lot. And there it begins and there it ends. Yeah, I need to talk more? Because తెలుసు కదా స్కూల్ టీచర్లు గంట కొడితే కానీ వదిలిపెట్టరు. So ఇప్పుడు గంట కొడితే కానీ మైక్ వదిలిపెట్టేది లేదు. So kind of a thing. But then here we have an all-round coaching program with anthropology, general studies, and various other things. The best part of us is we have a highly dedicated team of content writers. Harshini is also one of them. And we have the dedicated teachers, couple of the stalwarts you can see on the dais along with Suresh sir, and there are many Kanabadani Simhalu who could not actually make it to today's talk. But then, I have to say on this occasion, we have a beautiful program called the Savvy Sessions and Premium Mentorship Program, where our students, our alumni, they are associated with this program. I mean, whenever we see a spark in the student, we not simply take a special interest in them, we actually guide them to successful candidates or officers in service. They actually try to guide them through. That is very, very important, guiding through their experience, the valuable words from them on the scripts that you're writing on your personality. And that is where I am very, very thankful that I have a very beautiful alumni who are available to us, whenever they require their services. I mean, it's so beautiful. If I call an officer, they wouldn't say no. I mean, if I want them for our services, I mean, even in the toughest times, they would listen to us. They would not bang the phone. They would listen to us, and then they would ask for a small permission to get back. I mean, that's really lovely. And I'm so happy that I always have students who are there, who are just there. I mean, getting good students is a blessing from the gods, and I always have this. So on that note, I thank all of you to be here, and yeah, and I would want to see all of you next year there. I'll be here.